tips here, and the third tip of the 13 quick tips to use in Microsoft Word is the normal style. Now, this one's kind of a little bit complicated, but when you create a new Word document, as I did here, the first thing that you're going to see, I'll just create a new document, is we use the normal style. Now, I really wouldn't recommend that you use the normal style in your document directly. I say directly because you have to use the normal style, because everything in Word points back to normal style. 95% of everything in Word points back to normal style, because when we're writing documentation, or we're creating our letters and things like that, then there is a hierarchy involved. Like at the top, we'll have a title and maybe heading 1, then heading 2 as a subheading, then heading 3 as a subheading, and heading 4 as we drill down, and then we get through to our body text. Now, because we want consistency in our documentation and our look and feel, we generally use a maximum of 2 fonts in a document, and even this applies for web pages and things like that as well. So you'll normally have a body font, you'll have a heading style font, okay? And then everything will basically flow down. So when we create these styles, like if I right click on normal style up here and I click on modify, then we can see this particular style has properties. Now we're not going to look into all of them because it's got lots, okay? But straight away we can see it's Calibri body 11, it's font size 11, it's left aligned, it uses the automatic styling, the automatic color I should say, and it's using the Latin font set, because there's other font sets and that for things like Thai and Cyrillic writing and all this. They use a different kind of font set, okay? And we can see that it's not bold, it's not italic, it's not underlined, it's got normal paragraph space, and though we can do all of this as well, we can indent if we want and what have you, okay? But these are the properties of that normal style. Now, if I come up to heading 1 and I right click and I modify that just to look at the styles, we can see that this heading as well has all these style attributes. And as we can see here, third one down, it says style is based on. It's based on normal. So what that means is when I change the normal style in my document, that could have a knock-on effect for everything else that is dependent on the normal style, okay? So if I look at heading 2, that's based on normal. If I look at heading 3, that's based on normal, and so on and so forth. All the way through, that will be based on default paragraph fonts and such like this. We have different kinds of style and different dependencies, okay? And that's the problem with using normal within your document directly, because if you then later on decide to change the normal style in your document, everything else could update on that change, okay? So that's one of the reasons why we don't use normal style directly. As I showed in the earlier video, if we click on if we click on styles here and we come down to the manage styles box, if we click on alphabetical and then we scroll to the top, we can see that we've got things like here, body text, okay? I know this is a little bit complicated, but this is the craziness of Word, okay? And purely from experience, I know that if you use a normal style directly in your document, then you're going to have problems in complicated documents. So what we do is we click on show, we assign the value, and we assign it a value of 1. That'll put it at the front here, okay? So we do that, and then you'll see it appear in the styles box here, but it won't appear in the ribbon until we add it. Now I can add it, and there it is. Now if I right click on this and modify, guess what it's going to be based on? Yeah, it's based on normal. However, it isn't normal. So now I change that to body text, I turn on my apply styles, and then I make that body text, and I make that body text, and now when I select all in the document, okay, with these, we've got these blank spaces, okay, I make those body text too. And now I can see select all, normal style is no longer used. And then what I normally do is I get it out of the way, okay? And that's the way we don't use normal style in the document. Trust me, it will mess you up at some point, okay? Thanks.